Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we are looking at the Supsoo, if I'm saying that right. This is the model B131. They only make two models. The other one looks similar, but it has a microphone. It has a gaming headset. I think that may be wireless as well. So this is a wireless headset. It's got low latency, Bluetooth on it, Bluetooth 5.0. We'll go over the specs in just a second. It looks really good. And it boasts 80 hours of playback, or 60 if you're using the ANC or pass-through. So let's go to the bottom here. I'm going to bring this out here so I'm not too close to the microphone. We have wireless 5.0. The range is 10 meters, but let me tell you, usually when I walk around the house, I get to a certain point, like near the kitchen, where every headset seems to cut out, whether it's full size or true wireless. This one I was able to move around, didn't have one cutout, which I was impressed with. It has ENC as well, so it's ANC and ENC. Some myths here. ENC is not for the headphones themselves. ANC blocks out the ambient noise so you don't hear it while you're listening to your headphones, whether you're listening to music or whether they're just on. That's what ANC is for. ENC, it cancels the noise around you when you're using the microphones, whether you're making a video, a Skype call, or a phone call. That's what ENC is for. We'll get into it's a Type-C USB, which is very good. I keep seeing every now and then micro, and it's very depressing because then you have to search through your old cables and try to find a micro cable to charge them. Has a 3.5 millimeter audio jack. The microphone sensitivity is minus 42 decibels. Has a 3.7 volt, 1000 milliamp Li-ion battery. Charging time is approximately 2 hours at complete discharge. So it'd be less if you have a little bit of charge. Maximum time with ANC is 60, without is 80 hours. That is amazing. That's like enduro amazing. That's a lot of hours there. Driver rated power 20 milliwatts. It is a full range 40 millimeter driver unit, 16 ohms at 114 decibels of sensitivity. That is if you're going to be using it wired. That's good to know. So like I said, it has ANC for the outside noise for your ear cups. It has ANC for the phone calls. It has a transparency mode, which means you can hear everything around you. We'll go with 60 hours of time because most people are going to be using the noise canceling. And of course the things swivel. So that said, put that off to the side. Inside the box, you get this nice case, and my mouse is in the way, so I'm going to put that over there. You get this nice case here. Open it up. Inside they lay flat. You open that, there's a whole storage section. There's your 3.5 cable, your charging cable, and your manual is also in there. I'm just going to close that. Really nice case. It is a semi-hard, but it does have some flex, but it is still a really nice case. We get to the units themselves. They're very nice looking. You see your buttons right there. Different buttons. You can control the ANC. You don't have to have the headphones on for the ANC to work. So there's the button right there. There's your USB-C. Your volume up, volume down. You have your ANC button, you have a power on button, you have a microphone button, and you have the 3.5 millimeter, and there's your microphone. Looking at the unit themselves, they're gorgeous with this copper accents. Even inside the cup, there's copper accents. They're absolutely beautiful looking. They're the same exact shape as like JBL Tour ones. So very nice, sharp-looking headphones. Very comfortable. You have left and right indicators. They fold in any direction you want them to fold in. They swivel. They can be folded flat as well, which they fit in the case like this. There's some decent adjustment here. It's not the biggest adjustment, but for my head, right about there works. So excellent padding in the headband. Like I said, if you've seen the Tour ones in the shelves, these are made exactly the same. They're very good quality in the make. Very comfortable cushions. They provide an excellent seal. There's even some foam inside here, so you can cushion your ears. The cushions are big enough where they should fit most ears, but I mean, if you have absolutely really big ears, then maybe, just maybe, I'm gonna put that up on my Starlight, which I wish I was drinking right now. Okay, so I'm looking at the reviews, and most of the reviews are 5-star. You can take that with a grain of salt because, sometimes that doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it does have good reviews on Amazon. So like we said, Bluetooth 5.0, it's got ANC, it's got all kinds of things. What does it sound like? Okay, we're going to start with something we don't usually start with. We usually end with the soundstage. The soundstage on these are fantastic. It's like very wide soundstage. If you like that, if you like kind of almost like a gaming headset, then you're going to love these. They do have some very open, wide soundstage. It's got good positioning in it as well, which, there are ones that have good soundstage, but this have very wide, good soundstage. Get into the sound. It's a very Harman kind of curved sound. There's definitely some decent bass there. Now, the bass isn't the speediest bass, especially the sub bass, but it has some decent bass there. It seems to be more balanced than anything, but there is a lift there in the bass. You get into the mids, they sound very clear, very forward. Excellent for just a bunch of different types of music, whether you're listening to an OST soundtrack or just, hip-hop or something like that. These will fit in just well. Now, hardcore bass heads maybe not going to like the bass because it is an overly powerful bass. It isn't anemic bass. It isn't low-quality bass either. It's just a very good bass. When it calls upon, it comes out, but it seems to be, the whole headset seems to be very balanced in its signature. That said, it is still a V shape, but it's more of a Harman curve, toward the Harman curve than anything. It does have some accents. The highs have some very good crispness. There's some very, and I say crispness, but my accent sometimes makes it sound like I said Christmas. The highs have some very good details there, and they don't sound at all bad. I happen to like them. Now, I don't think this is for everyone because there are people that want super fun, and the soundstage takes second place. I think the soundstage takes first place in this, and then you have the music and everything else is very well pronounced and balanced, which makes you basically can listen to these all day long, any type of music, and it's perfect. For those craving more of a pounding bass in your head, like the toucans that we did last time, those are super fun. By the way, they've burned in, and I used them, and they sounded fantastic now as well. This is a nice balanced signature with some accents to the highs and some to the mid seems to be forward with vocals sounding very good. And then you also have the bass, which sounds very balanced. And when called upon, especially if you're listening to bass boozer stuff, you get that nice low-end rumble there. It seems a little slow at times. It depends on the music. But for the most part, very decent, very nice control to it as well. And ultimately, they're nice sounding. They're just very pleasant sounding. I would use the term fun, but that's used too much. Fun would be more bass, more highs. The mids tend to fall behind. They kind of get recessed a little. This, no. Everything seems to be right at the same field. Everything seems to be playing at the same time. And just overall, it's unique in its signature. If that sounds like something you like, then I would definitely recommend these. I like these personally. Now, if I'm going for like a heavy bass listening type music and stuff, then I'll pick another pair. But honestly, if you listen to the same music on this, you can listen to it all day long. There's going to be no fatigue. And that's basically what these were designed for. They're designed not to have any fatigue. They're designed to be super comfortable. The ANC works well. You can use these all day long. And from music to movies to video games to anything, they work perfectly with. And they look really good, in my opinion. Honestly, they really look good, and they're built really well. These do not feel cheap at all. So that said, I would highly recommend these. I don't know what time we're going on, about 10 minutes. Yeah, Supsoo B131. I am so glad that I found these. Every now and then you just find something that you've personally never heard of or something, and it comes across and you're actually impressed with it. And that's what this is. I am actually impressed with these, really, because these actually sound far better than I was expecting. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this video was informative, and I will see you somewhere on the internet, somewhere. Maybe the forums, maybe another video. Who knows? But please be safe. Thank you.